Hello everyone, welcome to RedMystRacing. You're with Knight Rider. Welcome to RMR Forza GT Championship. We're here at round 3, Silverstone GP circuit. Should be a good one. It's the full circuit. We've got a lobby of 8 so far, just waiting for the rest of the guys to jump on a board. Don't forget, the next round, which is round 4, will actually be in 2 weeks time. Next week we have our RMR team event. Should be starting around about the same time, but I hear there's about 5 teams signed up already, which I think only leaves room for 1 or 2 more. So if you want to join up, head over to RedMystRacing on Facebook and you can sign up there. Predominantly we're looking for group teams, like actual real teams that are around, like AVG or RMR or something like that, but I'm sure we might be able to slot someone else in if you've got a good team of 3. Give you an update of the points table as it stands. So we've got Bundy that run race 1 and race 2. RStrack, he's sitting in 2nd place on the ladder. Finished 2nd in the first race, 5th in the 2nd race. So we've got Carnifex, who's in 8th place at the moment, missed round 1, but in round 2 finished 2nd. He is here tonight in his Lambo Super. And we've got FT that also finished 3rd last week but missed round 1. He's sitting in 9th currently, but I'm sure they'll move up. FT is here tonight as well. So rounding out your top 5, you've got Bundy, RStrack, Dopius, Phased and Pope. And Pope and Bam are on the same amount of points, 8. They finished 8th and 9th, but they managed to be 5th and 6th on the ladder at the moment. Because we've got a few guys that weren't here that were here. A few of the guys that were here round 1 that weren't round 2, RMR Phil and Zeus, they are actually here tonight as well. Should be a good race, full track around Silverstone. Should be some good battles. Just waiting here for the lobby to fill up. We've got a couple of minutes before we start, around about 6 minutes before we start. If you guys want to join in, there's plenty of places free. Come and join. You just need a homologated Forza GT class car. Jump in and get into some clean and fast racing. Alrighty, the 4 minutes until the race starts. We've got 4 minutes to quickly jump in. We've got 12 drivers currently, so we've got space for another 10, I think. My calculations serve me correct. So it's 20 laps, 1 pit stop, 1 compulsory pit stop, so we'll see how that works with the current pit stop errors that have been happening. Let's hope everyone gets through safely. We can get a nice race. So if you can't sign up tonight and you want to sign up in the future, it is a 10 round season, so this is only race 3, so you've got plenty of races if you want to join in. RedMystRacing on Facebook is where you need to go for the sign up. And don't forget there's 2 rounds. 2 weeks before the next round, as next week we've got the RMR team event. Be sure to be sure to tune in for that. Should be some excellent racing. kind of had a test event last 3 weeks ago now. We had a test event. It's basically RMR versus OGX, 3 drivers from each team. It was a really good race, very clean and excellent racing by everyone. So I'll have a little bit of a look. I'm trying to remember where round 4 is. I'll just have a quick look. Facebook page, I should have it written down, but I do not. Alright, so round 4 in 2 weeks' time is actually Watkins Glen, the full circuit. And it's actually our first enduro of the season, so enduro will be run a little bit separately. It won't be 20 laps. I think the way it's going to be is it's going to be 2 races of 13 instead of 1 race of 20. So I think the second race is going to be reverse grid, so that should throw up some interesting things that are going to happen. Alright, so let's jump on live with these guys. We'll have a bit of a look at some of the liveries that we've got, see if we've got any new people join up. So first I noticed was AOVGOL. He did sign up for the season, but he couldn't get here until race 3, which is today, so he is here. Bundy, our championship leader, is here also. So there's quite a lot of Lamborghinis in this race. We've got AOV Joker. He's here as well, missed the first 2 weeks. Epic Sabotage missed last week, so he is back again. Fakar phased as always. In a Repsol DBR9, so it looks pretty good. We've got Zeus in his Jag. Jedi is here this week. And we got Slarty. Slarty hasn't been here for a couple of weeks either, so this will be his first race in the Twiglets KTM Expo. It's the first time we've seen a KTM in the series so far, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. So we're almost ready to go. We've got a couple of guys just needed to ready up. We're pretty much on start time now, so if you want to join in, you've probably got like a millisecond. If not, the next round will be in a couple of weeks' time. Alright, so I've just been notified that Bam will be the last one to ready up before we're ready to go. So he is readied up, so we should be ready to race. There goes the launch countdown. It's the RMR Forza GT Championship Round 3 Silverstone. We've got 20 laps, 1 pit stop. As we're just waiting for the grid to line up. It's a random grid and we're off and racing. So it looks like Bundy has managed to start from first. I don't know how he managed that, but I'm pretty sure he started from first last week as well. Looks like everyone's got through the first couple of turns, not too bad. We're staying board with Bundy at the moment. Lost a bit of... We've got Slarty has managed to get his way up to second already. We've got Snooter in third and fourth with Epic Sabotage. Bit of argy-bargy. Snooter's out, run wide. Always very wide. Also jump back down with Arstrak. Arstrak's in 4th place, just gone past Epic Sabotage now. We've got Pope just behind. Snooter's still there. Jedi is down in 7th. Epic Sabotage going back for the move around the outside of Arstrak. Arstrak manages to hold on to his spot. Epic Sabotage in the Porsche by the looks of it. He is in the Porsche. So we've got Carnifex in 9th. He finished second at last week's race, so it looks like he's now moved up to 8th, ran a little bit wide. Looks like he's gone past Bam. We've got FT in 10th. Zeus in 12th, Joker, Kingdom for a Horse, OL and FaZe. FaZe got a really bad, unlucky start. I'm sure there's nothing untoward. I guess that's just where he started from in the race. So we're back on board with RStrack. It's got a bit of a gap now, sitting in 3rd place. Jump on board with Slarty in the KTM. Let's have a good look at the Twiglets Vegemite KTM. It's black. It's just going around the last couple of corners now. So not a lot happening at the front, so jump back and see how Epic Sabotage is going. It's got Carnifex has managed to get himself up into 6th, so he's chasing the front guys. Snooter is not too far behind. Pope just ahead of these guys. Snooter's run a little bit wide. Does he get around the corner alright? Oh, he's so close to taking out Pope, but he didn't manage to have Carnifex. Has got a really good run now. He should get Pope down the end of the straight, does he? It looks like he's going for the move. And he has got the move done. Got such a better run out of there, but Pope's car is not good in a straight line, but it's really good around the corners. I know I've said that a lot in the last 3 weeks, but that's just how it is. So Carnifex up into 4th, RStrack 3rd, Slarty 2nd, Bundy 1st. We'll head back down the field. Looks like we've got a bit of a log jam from RMR Phil in 11th. Got Jedi in front of him. We head up to FT. Has managed to get himself up to 9th in the BMW. Runs a little bit wide. He's got, oh, he's back up. He's up into 7th now. He's just past Bam and Snooter. As they go through Maggots and Beckett's for the 2nd time of the night. Heading on down the Hangar Straight. So FT is going down the inside of Pope. So FT, Epic Sabotage and Pope all in the same spot. So FT's managed to get the move done. We got Epic Sabotage and Pope going head to head now. The 6th and 7th place respectively. Bam's managed to catch up in the Bentley and got Snooter behind them. So FaZe has managed to get himself up to 14th, so he's not dead last now. So a long way to go as he comes to finish lap 2 and start his lap 3. Still a log jam with 9th, 8th, 7th. I'll jump on board with 9th, which is RMR Snooter. He's right behind Bam. Just gets a little bit on the grass, doesn't get the run, and he's lost a fair bit of time there. Jump on board with Pope and Epic Sabotage. One's faster in the straight, one's better in the corners. Look how much better grip he has around the corners, Pope. He's sporting a new livery this week. It's the red and white Pope's Advanced Mobile Chicane Driving School. And it definitely is in this car. So everyone's spread out a little bit. Oh, we got Bam just having a go. Bam's getting that Bentley to run beautifully around here. Is he going to go? He's going to go side by side through Maggots and Beckett's. Can he hold it through on the outside? They've touched. Pope's managed to get the grip though. Both lock onto the brakes. We've got Snooter's managed to catch back up, so these two fighting has let Snooter catch back up well. Didn't quite get the run out of the corner unfortunately, and look at the Bentley go. It's got way too much power for Pope. But Pope was able to brake later. He's still going around the outside, manages to hold his position well. Snooter's right there again. Oh, it just misses the back of Bam, but he did well not to get him. Bam's lost the back end a little bit, doesn't quite have the run, so Pope's got some breathing room. So we're on board with Carnifex. He's now starting to catch Arstrack. Arstrack running in third. Arstrack's running second in the championship at the moment, so he needs a good top 5 position to keep himself up there. So just behind these guys, got FT is now up into 5th. Starting to hunt these guys down. Oh, Arstrack a little bit wide. Still manages to get the power down. He's gone for a different line than Carnifex. Carnifex caught up massively there. So we jump on board with Slarty. Bundy with his customary locking up the brakes into the corner. We still don't know whether that's a glitch or that's a deliberate thing from him, but it seems to work. Or Slarty much quicker through Maggots and Beckers. Oh, Bundy gets it a little bit loose. Slarty's going to get a run on him down now the hanger straight. But the KTM just doesn't have the kahunas down the straight. Bundy manages to get away. His car is quick in a straight line. So we jump back behind, and FT has managed to join on to the Carnifex Arstrack train. Arstrack's gone for a pit. It's a super early pit. Let's hope he doesn't have tyre issues like FT had last week. So as they finish lap 4, heading into lap 5, and Arstrack has gone for the super undercut, but I guess he doesn't want to fight with these guys and lose his pace. So he's going to hope that FT and Carnifex have a good battle. So it's Slarty and Bundy on top of each other. Slarty needs to get a good run down here, otherwise Bundy's just going to see you later down the straight. Apologies. So this is the most pressure we've seen Bundy under this season. FT pushed him last week, but he just ran out of tyres by the end. So Slarty's got a little bit better grip around the corners. So we'll jump back to Carnifex. FT's managed to get past him. Let's see if Carnifex can keep up with him. Looks like FT is just shading him at the moment. So FT is starting to pull away now from Carnifex. So stay on board with Slarty and Bundy. They're better out of different corners, each of them. So Slarty must have lost a little bit of traction out of Maggots and Beckers, as Bundy's got a bit of a gap on him now. As they come up to the final chicane, they're coming to complete lap 5. We're a quarter of the way through the race. We've had one pit stop already. That was Arstrack. It'll be interesting to see where he filters back in to the top 5. We'll jump back and have a look how the rest of the pack's going. We had Bam is in 7th. RMR Phil is up to 6, running a good race. And we got Jedi's up into 8th. Just check out the swatch. He's had a little bit of a scratch, so he's had some battles. That almost looked like a handbrake turn. That's interesting. Snooter, like, he's not letting him go here. He's like, I'm going to get around the outside, whether you like it or not. He's got the power. He manages to get a better run. But then it looks like Jedi's got the better top end. Oh, into the back of him. Just a little bit. Jedi manages to get the inside apex, so he keeps his position for now. Snooter all over him though. Good battle. So RStrack has managed to get himself up to 13th. Kingdom for a Horse is 12th, so not quite the open air that RStrack would have liked for, so he needs to get past Kingdom very quickly if he wants to have any hope of finishing in top 3. He gets such a good run coming up to Maggots and Beckett's. Super smooth through that. And he gets the move done, so he gets a bit of free air now. Slidey in second place, just can't get into the back of Bundy. Meanwhile, behind, we got FT and Carnifex are starting to catch these two. Should be a good four-way battle coming up pretty soon. There is a bit of a gap to 5th, which is Pope, but that's because RStrack should be in the middle there somewhere because he pitted early. So we'll head back up near the front because it looks like the battle is starting to happen. Oh, Bundy's run off. We missed it there, but he's run off coming into the where are we? He's had a major off. That's the old start-finish line. So Slutty's managed to get through. FT up into second. Bundy had a major off, lost 2 positions. Bundy's managed to hold off Carnifex though, but these 4 are going to be super close for a while now. The Carnifex trying hard to get onto the back of the front 3. They've got a bit of open air ahead, so they're going to be pretty quick. Fakar FaZe has managed to get himself up to 10th. He's having a good old battle with Zeus right now. Oops, someone's pitted up the front. Who is it? So Bundy's gone in for his pit stop? No, Carnifex has gone in for his pit stop. So he's trying for the undercut, hoping that the front 3 are going to be doing some battling. Meanwhile, FaZe has gone for the massive lunge and Zeus ran a little bit wide. FaZe got the move done on Zeus. It was like he was standing still. And what's not good for RStrack is he's now going to catch these 2. He's got to hope that they pit pretty soon, otherwise his clean air is going to evaporate. And he's going to have some pretty quick guys behind him. Unfortunately, Snooter's run wide. He comes onto the battle from FT. So maybe FT pitted as well. FT down in 7th. So that means RStrack hasn't managed to get on in front of these guys. So Carnifex is still out in 3rd. So it was actually FT that pitted, not Carnifex. So FT's trying to get some open air. Carnifex goes through Maggots and Beckett's for the 8th time. Almost coming up to the halfway part of the race. Bundy is back in 2nd place due to FT pitting, and Slidey is out in front in his KTM. So what does that mean? We've got Bam up into 5th in the Bentley. He's got Phil hounding him from behind, so last time we had a look, these guys were reversed. Just listen to the sound of that Bentley. The deep grumble. So it's like Carnifex are slowly reeling in Bundy. This will be Lambo versus Lambo. Should be a good battle. Fortunately for Carnifex, he's had 2 unlucky starting positions on the grid last 2 races, otherwise it would have been a lot better. So we've got a few other guys in the pits now. So we've got Snooter and Zeus, no, Epic Sabotage and Kingdom for a Horse are pitted. The Jedi down in 14th. So Jedi must have pitted too. Got out of the way. Is he going to jump these guys? Probably needs to. So Phil and Bam, or Snooter's run off wide. So Jedi and Snooter come together again, having a pretty good battle. Phil hounding Bam. Just can't quite get him down the straights, considering the Lambo is actually quick, but the Bentley is quicker. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Lambo's quicker. Oh, he's got it sideways. It's not going to get a run on him this lap, unfortunately. So just ahead of Bam, we've got Pope. So Bam's now catching Pope. So that's an interesting development. Jump back on board Carnifex. Seems to be they haven't really changed their positions. Will one of these 3 pit this lap? Looks like they're going around again. To complete lap 9, they're starting the halfway lap, which is lap 10. Front 3 have not pitted as yet. 5th, 6th, 7th are now on each other's doors. Oh, we've got an extra driver there. OL pulls over. It's nice of him because these guys are lapping him. So we've got FT in 7th. He has pitted. RMR Phil 6th. RMR Bam in 5th. So FT, I think he's going to be good on his tyres this week. He learnt from last week quickly. Phil almost into the back of Bam. This is looking very enticing for FT. But he can't let these guys hold him up. He needs to get past them. So FT's BMW is much better under braking. Oh, he's gone for the inside on Phil, but he's managed to just nudge him wide. Phil lost a little bit of traction behind Bam. So FT's managed to get past him. But here comes the Lambo's speed down the straight. Oh, FT's going to try and go around the inside. Oh no, Phil just lost a little bit of traction. And FT managed to get it nice and smooth as they come into Magnussen Beckers for the 10th time of the race. FT all over the back of Bam, but Bam's run a little bit wide. FT's got alongside him. Bam's going to get the power down earlier. Now watch the speed differential of the Bentley. There isn't any. If anything, the BMW's got more power down the straight. Well, that is interesting. FT's run super wide. Is Bam going to get him on the inside? No, he's run wide too. He's managed to let Phil catch back up, and now Phil and Bam are going to resume their battle. Oh, Bam's gone for the massive dive bomb. Didn't get it to work. Only just touched FT, so no harm, no foul. As they cross the line, looks like we have Bundy and Carnifex have pitted. Where are they going to come out? We're on board with Bundy. Bundy's managed to come out in 7th, Carnifex 6th. That means FT is in front of him on position, so he hasn't lost anything. He's managed to get past Bam and Phil, so he's got some clean air up ahead of him. We've got Pope in second at the moment, who hasn't pitted yet. He's running a good race, and we've got Slarty is out ahead. He definitely hasn't pitted. So we've got a logjam. 7th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th. So we'll jump on board here. Every one of these guys, no, Carniflex and Bundy have pitted. Phil and Bam have not. So these two are going to hold up Carniflex and Bundy. They're kind of racing for position, but they're not. The Carniflex has got to get past. He's got to get past, otherwise FT is going to sail into the sunset. And Slarty out in first. They've got to get past these guys, but Bam and Phil are not slow. Bam's lost a lot of traction on the exit of that Magnussen Beckett's. Phil's got the run. Carnifex has gone down the middle. Carnifex has followed Phil through. Oh, he has to brake. Bam's gone around the outside, kept his speed, managed to hold it. Bam's going to have the inside. Phil's decided to go for his pit. He's like, I don't want any more out of this. Bam nudges Carnifex wide a little bit, but lets Carnifex through. Ran a little bit wide. Looks like Bundy's almost going to get through too. Oh no, he cuts him off a little bit. Bam's got such a good run out of that corner. Carnifex was slow. Bam's got it back. Got a beautiful run through the first couple of turns too. No, Carnifex coming back at him. Bam, so good under brakes out wide, just powering around him on the outside. Carnifex is going to have to cut back in the inside of him again. All the while Bundy, Phased has managed to get up into this battle. He's in 7th. So I'm not sure whether Phased has pitted or not. This could be an interesting development. Oh, he's brake really late. Carnifex, he's gone for the massive lunge. Bags it up out of the corner. He's almost lost the position of Bundy. Phased is right here as well. They're 2 and 3 wide. Going around Luffield. The old start-finish line. The phase has dropped up a little bit. It's really good under cornering. He's got that car working beautifully. So Pope hasn't pitted. Pope's in first, FT second. Slarty's in third now. So Slarty's pitted and FT has managed to jump him. And then you've got these guys, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. The Bundy is going to follow Carniflex through, is he? He's looking for a way through. There just isn't one. Tries to get a better run, but Carnifex parks himself on the apex trying to get a run on Bam. Bam's just got the superior speed around the outside. Oh, a little bit of touch on Carnifex, but there's only a little one. Nothing major. These drives are 5th, 6th, or 7th. Bam stays at 4. His 12th. 12 laps has been out now, so it'll be interesting to see when Bam pits. Having a good old battle with Carnifex here. Can Bundy get it around? Bam's going to go around the outside. Look at that turning power of the Bentley. It just sticks. Oh, he's got a bad run out of there though, because he had to keep it tight. Oh, he ran really wide. Bundy saw it coming and held off a little bit. The Carnifex has managed to get through. He's up into 4th. Got Slarty 3rd, Pope in 2nd who hasn't pitted, and FT in 1st. Jump on board with FT, so he's now pulling away. No problems like last week with the early pit. He should have some good tyres. With Bundy, can he get past Bam? He's got a better run. Bam just loses a bit of traction on the exit. Come out to Magnussen Beckett side by side. Bundy lets him have the inside run. Doesn't want to ruin his race. That's fair enough. Championship leader needs as many points as he can if he can't finish up the top. So he's going to get a much better run out of Magnussen Beckett than Bam this time. Bam's gone defensive on the inside, but I don't think it's going to help him. Bam's actually better on the outside. The Lambo power shines through. Oh, he's run a bit wide. He's giving Bam the room, but he's managed to get it done. And R-Strack, he's in 7th. We haven't seen him for a while because he pitted so early. Looks like he's kind of lost out to these guys battling in front. And Pope is in the pits, so our running order is FT, Slarty. Who's in 3rd? Still showing Pope as 3rd. No, now 7th. So Carnifex 3rd, Bundy 4th, Bam 5th, R-Strack 6th. Pretty sure Bam hasn't pitted yet. But Bundy's managed to get past him and he's kept the move done. R-Strack now hounding Bam. He needs to get past. Be interesting to see how R-Strack's tyres are in the next couple of laps because he pitted on lap 4, so his tyres are 10 laps old. Having said that, Bam's tyres are 14 laps old. So Bundy is in 4th. He's hunting Carnifex. So he's lost 3 positions. That one little off he had, he lost 2 positions, and then he's lost 1 more through all the pit stops. He's down in 4th. So we'll go through the running order. We've got FT, Slarty, Carnifex, Bundy. 5th is Bam, who hasn't pitted. 6th is R-Strack. 7th is Pope. Epic Sabotage 8th. 9th is RMR Field. 10th is Fakar Phased. Jedi is in 11th. Snooter's down to 12th. Zeus is in 13th. Kingdom for a Horse 15th, 14th. Overg OL in 15th, and it looks like Joker has not here at the moment. So I'm born with Phase and Phil in the same part of the track. I've called that a lot in the last couple of weeks. Phil ran a little bit wide. Phase managed to just drive straight past him. Oh, Phil's a little bit loose. Unfortunately, the Lambo's just not working for him at the moment. He's down into 10th. So the gaps at the front are starting to open up. The Slarty's just going around the loop now. This is a 3/4 lap distance. Pretty much everyone is pitted now apart from Bam by the looks of it. So R-Strack's managed to get past Bam now. Not sure whether Bam let him go or his tyres are just about shot now. So now R-Strack into 5th. It's pretty much, so he lost 2 positions, I reckon. It's from where he pitted. I think he pitted in 3rd. So it's not too bad. He's still in the same lead group. Although FT is just pulling away now. The only thing that can hurt him now is himself. While everyone's a little bit spread out, jump on board Carnifex for a little bit. As we admire the scenery of Silverstone. We've got 5 laps left. Such a nice looking livery from Carnifex. Bundy still hunting him. So Carnifex looking for his 2nd, 3rd place in a row. 2 podiums in a row. It's not a bad effort. Missed race 1 unfortunately, but starting to come out and shine now. Bundy is just on the same straight as you can see as they come to complete lap 15. Got 5 laps left. The RMR Forza GT Championship. This is round 3 at Silverstone. looks like the last person has pitted. We have Bam, he's pitted. Where is he going to come out? We might jump on board with Bam now. He's been fighting with the top guys, but has it hurt him for position? It probably has. So it looks like everyone got through the pits alright, no pit issues today. Bam's showing down in 10th. So he comes out of the pits in 10th, just ahead of Jedi. They're going to have another battle. Well, he's run wide like he usually does, but it seems to work for him. Jedi's got to be around the outside. He's trying. No, he's going to try and get him back down on the inside. Jump on board with Jedi. These are the two closest cars on the track at the moment. Jedi gone for the late apex. There are two different ways around that corner and they both seem to work. The Jedi Jones swatch. Can he get past the RMR Bam Bam Lego? Battle for a top 10 finish. Jedi with a much better run. He's got nowhere to go. Maggots and Beckett's is beckoning. Oh, Bam's got it a bit loose. He's going to run wide. Jedi doesn't go for the move, which I thought he might have. Bam's run a little bit wide again. He's getting used to his brand new tyres and full fuel tank. Can he get the run on Bam? Doesn't quite. Jump ahead. There's a battle happening between Phased and Epic Sabotage. Epic Sabotage, we haven't seen him all race. He's been out by himself most of it. He's got a nice looking livery on his car. Phased just lost out a little bit. Let's have a look at the Shell Porsche. It is definitely a nice looking livery. Some nice liveries looking through all of the drivers. Oh, FaZe has gone for the move and he manages to make it get done. It looked all too easy. Not sure Epic Sabotage was expecting the move there, but FaZe done braking is just superior today. He's probably overtaken more guys battling for position than most tonight. So such a good race considering I think he started from last. Which is unfortunate because he could have been battling with the front guys. Go back with Jedi. Jedi and Bam are still on the same part of the track. Still battling. Is Jedi going to go for the move? He can't get it to rotate. Bam's going to be on the power a bit earlier. And Jedi gets it to stick. He's in the toe, if there is such a thing in this game. He's going to look to pressure Bam. He's had to look down the inside. Brakes earlier. Bam has run a nice corner, but Jedi got such a good exit. It's on the accelerator earlier, but he's not going to go. He's not going to go through it through Maggots and Beckett's. Let's Bam go. Who's up ahead of these guys? We've got RMR Phil and Bam are going to be battling again. Both starting to catch Phil. It's going to be a three-way battle pretty soon. Just keeping an eye on the rest of the field. Second, third, fourth and fifth are close, but not close enough to battle each other yet. Still got Slarty out in first. He's coming to lap his first lapped car. As a complete lap 18, there are 2 laps left. 3 laps left. Completed lap 17, my apologies. So if you have a look on the map, we've got a couple of little groups forming here. We've got this group 11th, 6 to 11th. 6 is a bit far ahead, but we've got 7th, who is Backer Phased. He's managed to get through all these guys, so it'll be interesting to see if he can catch up to Pope. Pope has run such a good race. stayed out as long as is possible, wasn't in any battles, and got such a good run. Although he was in some battles in the first few laps, wasn't he? But managed to get past everyone. So Pope in 6th place is a really, really good finish. So the new livery is working well. Clearly this circuit suits his car. So we've got Carnifex and Slarty starting to get a bit close on the track. Well, it looks closer on the map than what it is, but he's slowly reeling Slarty in. So I'll keep a close eye on that. As they come around to complete lap 18, 2 laps to go. So as you can see there, Carnifex has gained 13 positions, so he started from 16th. And my apologies, Phased actually started from 9th, so he's gained 2 positions. But considering Carnifex has gained 13, it's a really good race by him. So the best lap is FT, he's done a 2:93 flat, so fastest of the race. Looks like Jedi has backed off a BAM just a little bit. So on the map, this group of cars just looks so close to each other, but they're just not quite there. There go the rest of the group. So close, but so far. Alright, so Carnifex. Can he catch Slarty? He's got about 1.5 laps to get it done. Then he's got to try and get past Slarty. Is it going to happen? I'm not too sure whether it will. Not quite enough laps left, but he's done really good to get where he is. Jedi and BAM are getting close to each other again. Not close enough though. So the interesting thing is, Carnifex and Slarty are now catching a back marker, and they will catch the back marker on the final lap. So this could be very, very interesting, but I think it's OL, and OL is normally a pretty good driver, so I'm sure he'll let them through, but whether he lets them through in the right point, Slarty's going to go side by side through and through this. OL just lets him through, which is good of him. Doesn't help Carnifex, but and it shouldn't. Carnifex using his toe. So the gap is closed to Slarty, but it's just not going to be close enough, I don't think. So FT started from, let's have a look once it gets through. Ball with FT now, he's got a massive lead. So he started from 12th, worked his way up to 1st. Carnifex started 16th, has worked his way up to 3rd. 2 very good drives of the day, and he's just got this car singing around this track. Comes around Stowe for the last time. Heads up to the final chicane. The victory is going to be his as he crosses the line. FT the winner is an M-powered BMW. Slarty in 2nd. Oh no, what's happened? Bundy is in 3rd. Carnifex is 5th. Not sure what happened there. He must have gone off. Did he go for a move on Slarty? I'm not sure. So R-Track is up into 4th. Carnifex manages to finish 5th. But while we were following FT, something happened. The Carnifex must have run wide at Stowe down the Hanger Straight. So Pope in 6th. Closely finished by Epic Sabotage in 8th. Now Phil in 9th, Bam in 10th, Jedi in 11th. As we jump on board with Snooter, who's running in 12th at the moment, comes through the final chicane, gets it round there. Looks like he's waiting. Zeus manages to finish in 13th. The Kingdom for a Horse. He's just gone around Stowe, so we'll watch him. Haven't seen much of Kingdom tonight. Out by himself, not too many battles. Kingdom comes around in 14th. So that's it. Round 3, the RMR Forza GT Championship. The winner of the night is FT. Jump on board with our table. So FT finishes in 1st, backs up his other podium from week 2. Carnifex in 2nd, was running in 3rd for so much of the race, and I don't know what happened. We might have to go and have a look at the replay, but managed to finish in 5th. R-Track finished in 4th, so he should, in theory, keep his 2nd place. Bundy was 3rd, I reckon, so some nice points there. Slarty finished in 2nd place. So that was a really, really tough and hard racing. If you guys want to sign up for round 4, find us at RedMystRacing. We're on Facebook. Join there and sign up, and you can join in the race. We had 15 drivers, which was such a good turnout, so there's a few positions left for you guys. Don't forget, next week won't be round 4. Next week will be the RMR team event, starting roughly the same time. We've got 5 teams signed up so far, a couple of team positions left, so if you want to get a team of 3 together, head on over to RedMystRacing on Facebook and you can sign up for that as well. Alright, GT round 4, 2 weeks from now. We're heading to Watkins Glen. What's going to be in store for us at that race? I'll catch you guys next time. This is Knight Rider for RedMystRacing. Catch you next time.